Okay, good morning. It's Tuesday, October 15th, 2019. I'm in Medellin, Colombia on vacation for a couple more weeks. And I'm kind of observing and trading my futures stock market portfolio. And a little bit earlier, here about, I don't know, last 10, 15 minutes, I bought and sold hogs and soybeans and had about a $350 gain. And I thought I had the video recording well. I went back and listened to it, and it was all garbled, so I could not post it. But I turned off some little background music. There's nothing playing except I'm here in the lobby of the hotel having breakfast. Um, I purchased yesterday, yeah, live feeder cattle, and you can see it's vacillating up and down. So I'm up $12.50. I'm trying to get rid of natural gas. I'm down $75. Bitcoin, I'm down $225. Let's take a look at corn. Yeah, corn's not doing too well. You may want to short it though. Let's take a look. I'll show you what it's done for the last 6 months. This is June, what, 17th, 2019. Look, down, up. I don't know what's happened to corn. Well, I know what it is, the weather. That's what affects that's what affects grains is the weather. It's been wet, so they can't get as much, produced out of their farm. Now, you think that'd be good for prices, wouldn't you? It'd make it not as much product, which means the price should go up, but I don't know. I don't get into all that stuff. I just trade it. Okay, here's 2 day, 2 minute. Let's see, 2 day, 2 days. Yeah, this is 2 minutes for the last 2 days, roughly. Let's see, this is no, this is going back Friday. Look, well, it's not a bad chart. If you would have bought it here, hell, you could have sold it here, made a ton of money. Now it's coming back down. So I'll bring this in a little bit closer to 1 day, 1 minute. Okay, this is now Tuesday, October 15th. See, it almost hit this right here, that little peak. That's important. Let me expand this out over 5 days. Okay, here you go. I have a note to buy it if it hits 391.50. I'll show you something here that a lot of people that do this stuff look for is a trend line. And they would draw it kind of like this. From here, touches about there. We'll make it a little bit larger so you can see it. And we'll change the color to that. And we're going to make it big so you can see it. There you go. So that's what they call a trend line. You can see it right there, how it hits those tips. It's not by accident. That's the base that's put in so far. So what we do is then we go to Fibonacci, which is it's a tool that a lot of people use to trade futures. And we want to start where the top was yesterday, right here, and then come down to about there. And then we want to blow it up, go 2 days, 2 minutes. Did you hear that, Italiano? I'm in Colombia. Should be Spanish. I mean, it is Spanish, but it's a mix of Italy. There's some Portuguese and Spanish. It's different than Mexico. Mexico is just all Spanish. This is a mix. It's a very wealthy city too, by the way. This later today, I go see Pablo Escobar, the 1980s cocaine patron. I'm going to see his. Well, they have a museum, his house, and a cemetery. I'm going to go visit that. I think it's only $72 roughly for 3 hours. It's a private tour. Be pretty cool. Probably be 10 or 15 people there with me. That'd be fun. I watched the Narcos series. Pretty cool show. They don't like to talk about him here. No, you don't hear that word used here at all. They did not like what he did to their city. Hard to believe that 30 years ago, this was the murder capital of the world. Medellin, Colombia. Murder capital. Wow. And the people here are really nice. They're not as friendly as, say, in Mexico, but it's because it's the big city. It's got like 3 to 4 million people here. The town is it's surrounded by mountains and it's in a valley, so you have a constant 65 Fahrenheit. What is that? Let's see, 66 degrees. What, 16 Celsius maybe? 16 or 17 degrees Celsius. Okay, so what are we doing here? This is corn. I'm trying to figure out if we should buy it. It's at the bottom right now. Doesn't mean nothing. It means it can bust through here and go on down. So I'm not going to buy it. I'm just going to watch it. Here's my feeder cattle. Looks like I'm on the farm. Okay, cattle, come on, move it up. Go. Here's your home. Go, babies. Come on, go. Almost. I'm about 8 minutes away from one of my more favorite trades, which is lumber, wood, right here. See, it's just sitting there waiting to do something. I bet you it pops up. I'm going to buy it right at the open, hopefully. Oh, my cattle are going higher. Go, babies, go. Come on. Look at that, man. Isn't that nice? It's going to go higher. But sure enough, as I say that, it'll turn and go the other way. Sometimes you think that, man, it must be listening to me. Well, why would that be? Well, Alexa, Google's admitted to listening to people, Skype, all that technology, man. They've been listening to people's conversations. Okay, well, I'm not sharing nothing private here. I'm just talking to my computer in a hotel lobby. Come on, babies. Let's go. Up here. Come on. This is home. Come on. Come on. I gotta have money for food. Por favor. See how it's building? It's in this area that's kind of risky. Once you get above 50%, odds are it wants to go higher. In fact, what I'll do is I will set an alarm right here. If it hits this price point, you'll hear a nice alarm. Here's what I did in soybeans. I took a position, I guess, early this morning, 951.75, and I sold out, made whatever it was, 150 bucks or something. I'm going to remove the drawings so we clean this up. Now, soybeans trades from 7 p.m. at night until basically 1 o'clock the next day. It takes a break around 8 or 8:30 and then comes back online. So this is a good one to trade at nighttime, overnight. So back to watching my cattle. All the little cattle are right here. They should go higher, up to here. Well, I'm going to stop this video before it gets too long, and I'll see you on the flip side. This is Steve in Medellin, Colombia. It's 5 minutes until 9 Tuesday morning, October 15th. I'm getting ready to take a look at lumber here, so we'll be right back.